Hey y'all, my name is Kim Lewis. I'm a designer here in Austin, Texas. My family and I moved into this house. We have 2 young kids. We both run businesses. We have a short-term rental property we manage. We demoed the kitchen, not realizing how hard it would be to remake. We've been living in a makeshift kitchen for 4.5 years. Do not show them. It is so embarrassing. It's unreal. It's the worst thing in my life. And this has proven to be the hardest project because it's for our own family. I have so much respect for my clients who trust me to make decisions for them. Doing it for myself is so hard. But we are finally here. We are mid-construction. I cannot wait to show you, and I cannot wait to cook a real meal that's not on a griddle. Do you know how many griddles we've gone through? I'm not even gonna admit it, but let's go. I wanna show you some of the details that I've chosen to do in our own space to bring character into my own home. Let's go. Does it look like I'm standing at a sink? There's no faucet. Joey, do you think this is a sink?
Yes.
Nope,
yes.
It's not. It's a cutout in the island for, dun dun dun, fruit and ice. So on a day-to-day, we go through a lot of fruit. We have bread. This is going to be tiled in as a fruit basket because I am so tired of living in clutter that I don't even want to see a bowl on the top of this island. I want it to be clean. And so all the fruit is going to sit in here. I'm going to have a drain on this. When we have people over, because we're so excited to do that now, we're going to fill this little space up with ice because it's all tiled and it's got a drain that goes out to the outside. This will be a bucket for fun champagne, wine, sparkling waters, you name it. This is the weirdest detail we have in this kitchen, but I'm excited about it. Also, I'll be doing the tile so that we have an inlay of a butcher board right here so we can still use this space, cover it up, cut the fruit on it, things like that. So this is gonna be a multifunctional hole in our island. Right now, it just looks like a sink, but it's not. The next detail is our edge profile on our marble countertop. This is a scrap, so this is not the marble we went with, but what I've got is a double bullnose stacked. This top section is 1/4 inch out, and this is just gonna add a really nice detail and character into our space. He's got it laminated, pulled back. We'll have about a 1/2 inch out. That, my friends, is our countertop edge detail. We are not going with a simple eased edge, we're going with a double bullnose. So we're adding some brass railing. I got this off of a really cool place called vintagehardware.com. And yeah, this radiused edge is gonna be a place where we can put decorative things, cookbooks, kind of highlight. I like to end any spaces on a rounded radius instead of a square edge if I can. So this is naturally just going in. And this beautiful little detail is gonna sit here across this front and down here, and it just caps this open square or open shelving off really nicely. Y'all, this is the crown jewel of the kitchen. I am thrilled with the color. Yellow is my favorite. This is a Blue Star dual fuel 36-inch range. Joey and I won't even know it. We are beside ourselves to be able to cook on this for our family. So the oven is electric. The stovetop is gas powered. We've got 4 burners, which is plenty for our family. And in the middle, we've got a griddle. You guys, we've been cooking off of a griddle for years. And so we've realized there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with them. But this is a built-in griddle to the range, and it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. I did an antique brass finish instead of a polished or satin brass. So we just wanted it to look a little bit like an aged brass. I mean, come on, just come on. For the faucets, I went with a unlacquered brass fixture from Morocco. I found this on Etsy. It's antique. It feels so cool. It's actually not antique, it's an antique reproduction, but it's just kind of got that old school feel. You know, so much about design is the tactile feeling of how does something feel on our hands. This feels rugged, it feels like solid, it feels old, it feels like it's timeless and it's been here forever. This is gonna sit in front of my beautiful steel Presidio windows. We chose a casement window with mullions. To mullion or to not mullion? That is the question. When you are deciding on windows, there are so many different avenues. We could do a whole video about it. But for us, we were going with a European timeless classic look. The mullion adds a defined detail. Even though our view out to the hill country is gorgeous, I'm okay to see these mullions because it adds a beautiful architectural detail throughout the space. Speaking of the windows, instead of doing a cased opening with wood, we decided to lean into this European timeless classic look and do a bullnose drywall wrap. And that just kind of eases us into the window. I don't really want a chunky trim to accent the windows. I'd rather just see the window. And so this is a really beautiful, seamless way to make your space more about the window detail and not the frame around it. We decided to go with a Blue Star refrigerator and freezer, and y'all, they're gorgeous. I've seen them in a trade show at KBES. The inside is stainless steel, so it gives you a very commercial feel on the inside of your refrigerator, which is really unexpected in a home. It's easy to clean, it looks gorgeous, plenty of flexibility to move things around. They are panel ready, so we'll have our white oak solid in front, so you don't really see them. They just melt away into the cabinetry, and we're gonna have really nice, beautiful, big 24-inch brass pulls here, so they'll be easy to open. For organizational inserts inside the cabinetry, we are using Rev-A-Shelf. There's no reason you have to do custom. Rev-A-Shelf has a ton of awesome systems. That's what we've chosen for utensils and cutlery and all the things. For the beverage fridge, this, you guys, is Roco. I have been getting Instagram ads for them, and I was like, what is this? And Joey's been getting them too. This is a beautiful beverage fridge that comes in different colors. I did choose a cream white, but very excited about this. This company is really cool, very progressive. At one point, we emailed them late at night, and they were like, sorry, it's after 10 p.m. We're spending time with our family. And I was like, that's a cool response from a manufacturer. It's not really meant to be under counter, but you can do it under counter. This is, honestly, you can put this fridge anywhere. I'm excited to do something different, and what I loved about this was the handle, the color, and the ribbed glass. A lot of people in this case would do a panel-ready beverage fridge. I just wanted to see something different, and I really like the texture of the glass in the front of this. I've got 3 last things to show you. Stick with me. This is gonna be our finish. It's a Rubio monocoat system. It is on a white oak, and it is called Vienna. And I'm excited about it because it's a little bit darker than a natural white oak. I wanted this to feel like a little bit more aged in here. And so this is that. This is the door profile, my friends. We did a very small 3/4 inch detail on the doors. Those are going in next week, maybe? No later than that. We will be eating in here by Easter. This is a small profile on the doors. I did not want a flat panel. I just wanted to see something a little bit different. This is a nice kind of modern, clean door profile look. And my last crazy thing to show you is this island is going to be completely and utterly, entirely wrapped in tile. I am not doing countertops in marble or quartz. I'm doing an island full of tile, and I'm really excited about that because it's gonna give us like a little bit of a retro throwback, which, you know, if you know my designs, you know I always like a retro throwback. We're doing Heath Ceramics. They have a ton of different profiles where I'm gonna be able to get in to a bullnose wrap, miter these edges. My tile guy's not gonna love me in the moment, but after he's done with his masterpiece, he's gonna be like, wow, Kim, that's the coolest island I've ever built. So we're gonna have this completely and fully wrapped with tile. It'll be easy to clean. We'll use an epoxy grout on the countertop so that it's easy to clean and doesn't stain, and it's gonna be a dark color. So that's my last Easter egg for you guys. I hope you love it. I'm excited, if you can't tell. And in about 2 weeks, this kitchen should be done.